Self-confidence is a superpower. Once you start to believe in yourself, the magic starts happening. That is a quote that I normally try to remember every day. It is important for children to build their confidence right from when they are little. Why? Because these days, in this modern era that we are, there are lots of pressures. Pressure from the society, pressure from friends, pressure from family, pressure from social media, pressure from many things. And a lot of children don't even believe in themselves. You agree with me that there are so many adults nowadays that are living in self-doubt, that can't go for what they want. So many adults are afraid to try new things because they are afraid of failing. So many that have failed keep dwelling on their mistakes, keep dwelling on what they didn't do better, keep regretting and not focusing on other positive things. Which is why today I'll be sharing with us 5 different ways that we can instill confidence in children. Hello, welcome to the Female Speak Up channel. My name is Aminat Sayadili. If you are new to this channel, thanks so much for clicking to watch this video, because here on this channel we talk about empowerment, we talk about girl child education, we talk about period poverty, we talk about ways to prevent sexual abuse in young children. Kindly subscribe to the channel and turn on your notifications so you don't miss out on new videos. And please share this video with other amazing mothers, amazing parents like yourself, and try to practice everything that you have learned in this video. I am happy today to be sharing with us ways to instill confidence in children. As I've mentioned before, confident children will be able to try new things. They'll be able to go for what they want. They'll be able to speak up in case of any bullying, in case of any abuse. They'll be able to challenge whoever is trying to keep their voice low. They'll be able to ask questions. They'll be able to face life as it comes. Now, the first thing that we need to do, which is most important one, is to show these children our unconditional love, is to give them all this love. What I mean by that is not just about having it in our mind that, yes, I love my children, I buy them things. No, we have to tell them how much we love them. We have to give them, we have to give them that conviction that we love them. They need to be convinced that we actually love them as parents. They need to understand that no matter what happens, we are always there for them. Even if they are making mistakes, they need to know that they can always come back to us. So we need to give them that unconditional love, because that is what will keep them going whenever they remember that, yes, we have families that love us, no matter who we are, no matter our disabilities, no matter our mistakes, no matter whatever we do, we know there's a parent somewhere that we can always come back to. So these kind of things will boost their confidence to try new things. It will boost their confidence to say, whenever I fail at something, it's not the end of the world. The second thing we need to do to build confident children is to allow room for failure, to give them chance to make mistakes, to welcome the imperfection. It is not every time that I will say, oh, you've done this, I'm never going to do this to you again. Or you do this, I'm never going to do that to you again. So we need to give room for imperfection, because even we as adults, we are not perfect. We need to let them understand that even as adults, we make mistakes, and dwelling in that mistake is not the best. So part of the ways to build their confidence is to give them from imperfection, tell them where they have gone wrong and what they can do better, and they will always come back to us even if they are sinking. They will always come back to us to seek for advice. They will always do things on their own or seek for advice whenever they need to do things. The third way that we can instill confidence in children is to encourage them to try new things. A lot of children want to keep doing one thing or two things that they are very good at, and that is not going to help in the long run. But we don't have to impose our own thinking, our own interest on them. We just have to encourage them to say, okay, try this, because it's going to help you on the long run. A child is good at something does not mean we should totally neglect what a child is good at. We can introduce other things to the child gradually by trying to capture what will interest them to that thing we are introducing them to. So we encourage them to try new things. We tell them that it is okay for them to fail at the first instance of trying. It doesn't mean they can't try next time. Encourage them to climb. The girls, encourage them to play ball, encourage them to be active. Let them know that even if a girl is on her period, it doesn't mean that she can perform in other extracurricular activities. So encourage your children to try new things, challenge them, and it will build their confidence such that even when you are not there, the mindset of I can do it will always be in them. And again, the fourth one is to praise their perseverance. A child that is trying to do something, that is struggling to do something, don't just look at that child and totally say you are a failure, you don't know how to do this. Encourage them to keep at it. Appreciate that they keep trying their best. Appreciate their struggle. Appreciate that they don't give up. For example, my kids usually struggle with doing their birthing. So sometimes I just keep telling them, try again, try one more time, try again. I do that until I realize that no matter how much they try, they are not getting it. And I don't just call them and say, oh, you are so dumb. At your age, you don't know how to do birthing. Sometimes I show them how to do it, and sometimes out of no time, I just do it for them. I appreciate the fact that they try. So at the end of doing that, they say things like, at least I try my best. That is the word I want to hear. Try your best first before you seek for help. So appreciate the perseverance is one of the ways to build their confidence, and they will always go for whatever they want. Now, the fifth one, which is the last one, is to never compare the children with other people. When we are always saying things like, oh, someone is always ahead of his class, someone is always good at this, that one is all. No, it's okay to cite example of people doing well at something for children. It's okay to say, oh, look at that person, look at the way he's doing. Maybe you want to emulate that person, maybe you want to, but telling them that you should be like someone, you should be like this person, it's kind of, even as adults, it's kind of make you look like a failure. Okay, even as an adult at our age, is it everything that we wanted to do at our ages that we have done? So imagine someone telling us that, oh, your mates are doing this, your mate is doing that. You feel bad about it. So it's the same way it is for children. They feel bad when people compare them with other people, because we have already made them realize that they are unique in their own ways. They have their own talents, they have their own passion, they are good at in their own ways. So we comparing them with other people is like telling them that they have to be like other people. Whatever they are good at doesn't matter. So let's try to be careful of comparing them with other people, so that they will believe in themselves, they will believe in their capacities, they will be able to go for what they want, they will be able to speak up, they will be able to confide in us whenever they face any life challenges. In these days where they are peer pressure from friends, from society, from social media, it is important that children have minds of their own. It is important that they have minds of their own as they grow up, such that they cannot be easily influenced negatively by the society. And having a mind of their own start from us encouraging them to do things, giving them responsibilities, letting them take charge of things at home, and maybe under little supervision. I hope this video is been helpful in some way. If you love what you've seen here, please subscribe to this channel, and don't forget to share this link with other amazing parents out there. Thank you. Bye.